What is up, guys? SoFlo Souls back here with another video. First off, I just want to say thank you guys so much because my first video, it got over 2,000 views. That's the first video I've ever done, and it kind of makes me want to keep making these videos and keep providing content for you guys. And to be honest, I really like it a lot, and I can't wait to keep sharing stuff and doing stuff with you guys. So I appreciate you guys for that video. Don't worry, there's another mystery box coming soon. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, do all that stuff. So today I'm bringing you guys a different type of video. Today it's kind of like an informational video of what I think is some good tips on, starting to resell or continue to resell. So the video I'm providing with you guys today is 4 shoes that I think you should invest in to grow your reselling business or whatever you want to call it, hobby. I think these 4 shoes are shoes that you should invest in so you can make some good money. So the first shoe that I'm going to talk to you guys about today is the Jordan 1 Royal Toe. I think this shoe is going to be a $400 shoe in less than a month, and that's what I think. I may be wrong, but from my knowledge and watching these shoes, because I own a bunch of pairs, these shoes are going to skyrocket even more than they have been in a little bit. So some shoes, especially some Jordan 1s, they sit at retail when they first release, Before they release, people get early access on sneakers and whatever, and they're pretty hyped. They're going for a decent amount, and then when they drop, they go down. Jordan 1s, even if they sit at retail or a little bit above retail when they first drop, they will always retain their value. And that's why I think is one of the shoes that you should heavily invest in. These, I think it's just such a cool shoe just because of the colors, just because it's an easy shoe to wear. And throughout time, this shoe it was sitting at retail, and now look at it, it's a $350 shoe. And I can guarantee that this shoe will definitely go up in the future, so definitely get your hands on that. I'm also going to be talking to you guys about how much I pay for these shoes and how much I think you guys should pay as well. So for this shoe in particular, which is most of these shoes, I'm paying the same amount. This shoe I've been paying, depending on the size, $265 to $300. A lot of people are going to be like, wow, you're paying $300 for a shoe, payouts $250, blah, blah, blah. This shoe, like I'm saying, I'm heavily investing in this shoe. I know that over time, this shoe is going to be just like a bread toe or just like a shadow or just like a lot of the other Jordan 1s that have popped off and were sitting at retail when they first dropped. So yeah, this is the first shoe that I think you should buy. Grade school sizes are a little low on these. Well, not low, but lower. So to be honest, any size you get your hand on, I think it's a good hold, and I think it's a shoe that you will definitely make some good money on. The second shoe that I think you guys should heavily invest in is another shoe just like that. It is the Court Purple Jordan 1. This shoe is beautiful, just to say the least. Me, I don't really wear Jordans, but if I did and I knew how to match, this would definitely be one of them. It's just a beautiful shoe. The colors, the leather, everything on it is great. And it's another reason why I think you should invest in it, because it's just like the Royal Toe. It was sitting, and now it's popping off. Shoes, these, depending on the size, is again like $350, $300 range. And this shoe is just a cool shoe, It's another shoe that was sitting at retail, and now it's popping off. Just like the Royal Toes, with this shoe, I'm paying around $265 to $300, just because I know it's a good investment and I know I'll make my money back and probably more. With these shoes, most of these shoes, I know that the lower men's sizes go for more. So this is a 7.5. And if you get your hands on some used pairs, try to go for like some V&DS pairs. I also pay for used pairs for these and the Royal Toes. I've been paying anywhere from $200 to $230 and less, obviously, if you can get them less. And then flipping them for like $260, $250, make a little like $20, $30 profit. But if you're going to get a DS pair, I definitely recommend holding, because these are going to go up. I'm telling you. These and the Royal Toes, just these two, if you can hold these and get them for a good price, I think it's a great investment. And I think that you can definitely make your money back in a little bit. Even, to be honest with you guys, people are going crazy over this shoe. So if you can get it for $280, $300, I'm pretty sure you can flip it for $320 right there if you want to get it off your hands. But this is definitely a shoe that I recommend you guys holding. You're definitely getting right now before they go up. The third shoe that I want to talk to you about is definitely a slept-on shoe. It's definitely a shoe that I think is such a clean colorway. Definitely a shoe that you can rock with a lot of outfits, and just a clean-ass shoe. I think the smoke gray Jordan 1 is definitely a slept-on shoe. So this shoe has... It's not popping off like the other two so far. This shoe is definitely a sleeper. This shoe's qualities are great. Like back here, it's such nice material. The leather is great. It's definitely a slept-on shoe, and this shoe's not going for much right now. I think DS pairs is a size 10.5, I believe. Yeah, I think the 10.5 is going for, with taxes on StockX, like 300. But this is a shoe I think if you're good at holding. Me, I'm not that good at holding, so I have to work on it, and that's why I'm holding this one. If you're good at holding, put this in the vault, because these are going to go up, I promise you. These are a shoe that, so just because of the colorway, just because it's a Jordan 1, and just because it is such a simple but high, like, value shoe, if that makes sense, high material shoe. So yeah, that's the third shoe that I think you guys should buy. What I paid on this, I paid kind of high just because I knew I'm going to hold it. I had some used pairs that I've been paying, you know, 200 to 190, that range, and flipping them for like 240. This shoe I paid 250. So yeah, I'm going to hold this. I know I'll be able to make my money back in a month or two when these go up a little bit, and I think this is definitely a great shoe to hold if you can get your hands on these for the right price. And the last and final shoe that I have for you guys today is a shoe that everybody knows. This shoe's already popping off, and if you have not got your hands on a pair, you need to get it now. And that would be the Jordan 1 Mocha. This shoe is ridiculous. I'm not going to lie, I've had the Travises, and obviously the Travises are better, but this is such a clean shoe if you cannot afford the Travises. The material on these, just the look on these, it's great. I think it's a great shoe. Even if you're going to wear it, I think it's a definitely must buy, because these, again, are going to retain their value. Used pairs right now, I get people are overhyping these right now, but used pairs, if it's a VNDS pair, a pads pair, you can sell this shoe for $400 for the right buyer. Somebody will buy that shoe. So if you can get your hands on these pair, I definitely recommend buying it. I paid very high for this pair. I think that this pair is something that I had to have. I had two pairs a while back. I paid $300 and $330. Now they're going for, on StockX, like $470. This shoe is going to be a $600 shoe very, very soon. And this shoe, you can sell it now and still make your money if you get it for the right price. But if you're good at holding, buy this shoe, because this shoe is going to be one that skyrockets even more. I paid $380 for the shoe. It's very high. Payouts around $370, so it's not terrible. But this is a shoe that I've had two pairs before, and I let them go. And I paid low. If I wanted to, I could have sold those for $450 right now, you know what I mean? Now I paid high for these, and I know that that's my mindset, like, I'm holding these. So again, this is definitely a must cop. If you guys can get your hands on these, definitely get your hands on them. And yeah, guys, those are the 4 shoes that I wanted to tell you guys about. Thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely hit my Instagram up if you're interested in any. I might be taxing on these right now because, you know, I am holding them. But if you are interested, you can hit my line and we can talk. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and